So let me show you exactly what we are going to cover now. So it is going to become a little bit interesting from here because we are going to dive deep into more optimization and more brand ads. So what we are going to do is optimize bids for placement stats. Now, if you can find this video anywhere, just let me know. Okay. And then we are going to discuss about headline search ads, choosing keywords for headline search ads. You cannot run any keyword on there. Okay. Otherwise, you know that the headline search ad takes the top position. If it is taking the top position, that means it is way expensive. If you ever ran headline search ads, then you know how much each click can cost you. Now we are also going to go through some tricks that we have tested in our clients for custom image in headline search ads, which we have seen 90% of the big brands who are doing few crores per month in revenue, they are not even using that. And that only helped our clients to scale at that rapid rate within just 6 months period. So then we are also going to look at all the SOPs of headline search ads. Now, so before we go deep into it, I want you to open page number 6. Now we have to clear out few things before we go more deep, okay? Because we have to know exactly what your expectations are. So open page number 6 of the workbook that I have given. Now do not take screenshots, okay? Do not take screenshots. Open page number 6. Now in page number 6, it should be understanding Amazon advertising. Understanding Amazon advertising. Open that page. There should be 2 boxes. First box should say expectations for ads. The second box should say reality. So I want you to take out the pen and below the expectation for ads, write down it's a magic switch. Maximum seller, okay, thinks it is a magic switch. We are going to discuss about it later. Okay, so what maximum sellers they like to hear from us is they want to put less effort, less work, and they want to get out a lot. It is a magic switch. If they turn the PPC on, they are going to get blast of sales, a lot of sales. Traffic is not going to stop. They are going to be profitable, a lot profitable. They can scale to crores. So the next myth or expectations that they have is every 1 rupees they are going to get back 10 rupees. So every 1 rupees they are going to put, they're going to get 10 rupees. That is what they expect from Amazon PPC. It can give sales in any bad product also. If your product is bad, not getting sales, very bad product selection, still I run PPC, I am going to get sales. That is what they used to think, and still thinking. 90% seller thinks that, and that is why they still wants to manage their ads. And then once it is not working, after 1 month, after 2 months, they see they are losing huge money in Amazon advertising. So these are the expectation maximum sellers and brands has in their mind. So I am here to break those things. Now, what is a reality? The reality is Amazon advertising is strictly data driven. We have the data that we have seen. And even if you are brand, you are managing your own campaigns, I don't know how much time you get to manage your campaigns, then preparing all those, plus scaling your brands. It is very hard. I know that. We have separate team just to manage our clients' PPCs, your advertisement campaigns. Strictly data driven. So Amazon advertising is strictly data driven. Everything is based on data. That is why we work on Excel's, Google Sheets. So better. Now, the next thing is it scales with regular optimization. Now, if you are not optimizing regularly, if you are just leaving it on hands of Amazon, trust me, Amazon is here to make profit. You are also here to make profit. Ultimately, one will win. So you have to look at the optimization on a 7-day basis, 14-day basis, 30-day basis, or 60-day basis. Now, there are certain reports that you have to get to in 7 days, certain in 14 days. I have given you the exact week by week task that you have to do at just 99 rupees. Now, Product selection. The third reality is product selection is a key to profitable advertising. Now we have seen with greater value product with good differentiation. If the brand is known, then that is a different thing because they have established them. They have spent a lot in establishing their brand presence. That is a different aspect. We have worked with those brands, and when we launch their products, their cost will not be high because we know that because the brand is known. Product selection is a key to profitable advertising. If your product selection is not good, trust me, don't rely on advertising, don't blame advertising. As an entrepreneur, you should blame first what wrong things you are doing that is not allowing you to scale. So these are the few things that is you have to know. Okay. Now let's jump to the next slide. Now, 3 reasons why sellers get stuck in Amazon advertising. So this, I want you to open page number 6, and page number 6 on the second part of the same page, there should be 3 blank space. The space is enough to fill information, but make sure you do not use font 20, use font 10 or 12. Okay. So write small letters. Okay. Do not make it big. Otherwise it will not fit there. 3 reasons seller gets stuck in advertising. Now write down the first reason: choosing a wrong product, choosing a wrong non-differentiable product. Choosing a wrong differentiable product, it is shown in your screen. It will be different for established brands. It will be different for established brand because your ultimate goal is to establish as a brand where you can run Google ads, YouTube ads, drive traffic to your own store, the kind of thing we are doing right now. Once you're famous in your niche, all those kind of thing, you can put a separate budget for advertising only. So the first point, write down: choosing a wrong non-differentiable product. It will be different for established brands. For established brands, it will be completely different. So write on the first point: choosing a wrong non-differentiable product. It will be different for established brand. Do not take screenshot. Please be respectful for my time. I have prepared it, and please don't take screenshots. Just write it down. It will be better for you only. Okay. Second point: not knowing how to better optimize for better performance and more sales. Trust me, if I stop on Amazon seller and ask him, do you know how to better optimize for better performance? They even don't know how to optimize their campaigns. If I tell them go and change your placement stats, they will ask me where it is because they are not investing continuously on learning. If you're an entrepreneur, you want to scale your business. If you don't grow, how can you expect your business to grow? Listen, these are the things that you have to know as an entrepreneur. If you're handling your business as a corporate employee, it is not going to scale. There will not be always data, or not always be there are steps that your boss will give you that this is the step, this is the second step, this is the third step. You have to create those steps by learning new things. Then you can delegate to your team. In order to train your team, you need to know that first. First, you do it in front of them. They will see you how you're doing it. Then ask them do it. You watch. Then the third, they will do for you. You do not have to stay there at all. So the second point, write down: not knowing how to better optimize for better performance and more sales. Write down this second point, please. Not knowing how to optimize for better performance and more sales. So the third blank, write down: not showing the right ads on the right level of customer buying cycle. Not showing the right ads on the right level of customer buying cycle. Now, if a customer is just searching and you are showing them brand ads, if they're searching a very broad keyword and you're showing them brand ads, do you know how much you're spending and how much you're wasting in your money? And you being a business owner, you will be reasonable and responsible for all this extra spend you are doing. So we deal with this in different cycles, right? There are different kind of audiences: first cold, warm, hot, and then converted. We have already purchased. Now we are going to dive more deep into it on the display ads when we go into display ads. But never show your headline, your brand ads to hot, like cold audience, okay, who haven't actually known you. Okay. So we have some tips and techniques that we use. I'm going to show on the display ads thing when we are going to cover that in the later sessions. Now, write down number 3 point, not showing the right ads on the right level of customer buying cycle. Write down, not showing the right ads on the right level of customer buying cycle. So then we are going to write the task for week 6, but the week 6 task is optimizing the placements that we have worked with. So let's first do the optimizing of placement, then we come to the week 6. We will fill the details of the week 6. Okay, so let's go, and I will open the. So this is the same bulk sheet that we are operating since the first day. So you know how to download it. Then when you open, this type of thing will open. Then the first thing that we have to do is, now we have steps that we give to our team members. That first step is this. Then when they practice, they becomes master at it. Okay, because they are specialized on that ads only. We have specialized person that only handles optimization. We have specialized person that only handles campaign creation. Now strategy, I create the strategies, obviously, because we have to constantly change the strategies based on the brand's performance. But all the implementations are done by them separately. Okay, so listen, if you're not handling a team that will manage this, then you should actually go and look for some agency that are good at it. Okay, and that grow with when you grow. Do not pay them just monthly, okay, because they will take your money and they will be happy no matter how much sales you're getting. So there should be certain criteria that you have to look for. So the first step will be select the first row, go to view, then freeze the first row. The second step will be, now if you want to write it also, there is no problem, write it down, but you are going to get, you can see the recordings also, this thing that you are seeing. Now you can see it also. And I am also going to give you the exact steps in a slide in a PDF format after this training finishes, so that you will know exact steps that you have to go through. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay, now I have written down in a paper as well as for giving it to you guys. Okay, so first step is freeze the first row, then apply filter to the first row. Then the second step will be, now before you do all this, one thing I forgot to tell you, you have to make sure you actually make a copy of it. Okay, so make a copy of it. Now this is what we are doing. We will be working on the copy, okay, not the main sheet, because things may happen, and if it happens, if you upload that, then that is not going to be good. Okay, so we have freeze the first row, we have added filter to the first row. Then what we are going to do is, we are going to go to the record type and only select the campaign by placement. We are going to deselect everything and only left we are going to leave campaign by placement. Okay, now only campaign by placement is here. Okay, let me see if I am okay. Only campaign by placement is here. Now what you have to do is, you have to come to the last one, the placement, this column. Okay, what is it? Placement type. Come here and then deselect the rest of the search, because Amazon haven't released the rest of the search for all of them. Okay, they're still in beta. The next thing that we are going to do, we are going to deselect all the 0 ones. Okay, so this is the last column, that is increase bids by placement. So increase bids by placement. Now before doing that, what you can also do is, you can add few columns here. Okay, we basically going to need 4 columns. Then let's shift this one back to normal position. Okay, so increase bids, we are going to deselect 0, because if it is 0, that means it is not going to go through any placement optimization. Okay, we are going to optimize only to the anything that is above zero. Okay, because if it is zero, that means no optimization have happened to it, no placement wise optimization have happened to it. So next thing that you have to do is you have to, so here add these columns. Okay, by spend, then by clicks, then by ACOS, then new stats. Okay, so now what you have to do, you have to change it. This will be number, orders will be number. You can change this bids also to number. Okay, it will be easier for you to work with the sheet, the formulas. We have changed this to number. ACOS will be percentage. Orders will be number. Okay, done. So these are the things. Spend will be dollar. Okay, now dollar is because it is not showing rupees here. I don't know how to make it rupees. Okay, so these are the things that you have to do. So right now what you have to do is you have to sort all the zero orders. Okay, because the optimization is different for all orders that are more than zero, like 1 2 3 4 5, because you can't optimize based on clicks and spend, right? So we are going to only select zero first. Okay, so clear, only select zero orders. Now what we're going to do is for zero orders, we can optimize by spend and by click. So let's use the formula equals to, you know, the formula already, we have used so many times. If again one bracket, if click equals, so we are doing by spend, right? So spend equals to spend greater or equals to 100. Then what we are going to do, we are going to reduce the placement stats by 40%. Now 40% is a huge hike, huge reduction. Okay, but it had spent a lot also. Now you can decide that whether you are going to make it 40% lower or 60% or 70%. Let's do it 60%, because that is a lot, right? That means 60% means it is going to reduce a lot. So if you have set it for 900%, it will reduce to, if you reduce to 50%, that means it changed to 450%. That means if your bid is 1 rupees, it will be 4.5 rupees. It will be multiplied by increased bid stats, this one. Again, if this spend is less or equals to 100, that means lesser than 100, then we are going to increase the bid, obviously, right? Increase the placement stats. 1.2 into where is applied, right? Now by click, we have to do also by click equals to if, again bracket, if click equals to click greater or equals to 25, then we are going to reduce the bids by 0.6. That means 600%, 60%, sorry. We are selecting the current bid. Okay, we are multiplying the current placement stat. This is not 5.4, this is 540%. Since we have changed it to numbers, that is why it is showing this. Once we change it to percentage at the last stage, you will see exact thing. Okay, now again we have to multiply. Again we have to multiply, sorry, we have to check the clicks. If it is less than 25, less or equals to 25, then what we are going to do, we are going to multiply with 1.2 or 1.3, whatever you feel is good for you. Okay, if you want to go very aggressive, then 1.3, 1.4 is good. Now all the things are copied here. Okay, now new stats, that means this is placement stats, right? Increase bids by placement, that means placement stats. It appears to us as placement stats in the campaign level. Now we are going to do equals to average of this one. Now you can take average or minimum. Now we take average because that works good for us. Sometimes I don't know why this Google's formula do not paste in all the columns. Okay. Now these are the new stats only for zero orders, right? Now we are going to look at the stats for the apart from zero orders, anything that have got more than zero orders. Now zero orders, the optimization will be on a cost level. Okay, this one. So equals to equals to ifs, again bracket, if a cost is greater or equals to 30%. Now you would know your break even a cost, the goals we have written. Look at that page, write down your a cost, your break even a cost here. Okay, not what I am writing. Then we are going to multiply. If it is greater than, then we are going to multiply. Obviously we are going to reduce it. You can reduce it by 60%, 0.6, 0.6 multiply with the increase bit stats. Again, if it is less than, if the a cost is less or equals to 30%, then we are going to multiply with 1.2. Okay, we haven't closed the bracket here. So for this one, we are only going to take this one. So equals to this. Now we can remove the filter from here. Okay, we can also select the zero orders as well. So now one thing will happen here. Okay, so let's change it to percentage. Now, there is a limit in percent stat of 900%. You cannot make it more than 900%. So for that case, you can see here, there are some 1080, some 1000. So what we have to do is here, we have to go here, filter by condition. Then we have to go whatever is greater than 900%, we have to make it 900%. Because that is a limit we have, right? Now what we are going to do, we are going to change it to 900%. Then we are going to paste it all here. Okay. So done. So now you can see all those stats which were more than 900%, we have changed it. So we have changed all. Now we can move back. So remove the filter. So we have removed the field. Now what you have to do is you have to copy this thing to a new position because we are going to paste it now. So add it to a different sheet, Control Shift V. While pasting these formulas, now do Control Shift V. Okay, click all the three, Control Shift, then V. Otherwise, it will show errors because you are copying formulas. Now, what we have to do? So now what we have to do here is we have to delete the things that we have created, right? So let's delete this one. Now this one will also be deleted because this is a thing we have created, not that this was not there from the starting. Okay. Then we have to paste that new bid here. We have to paste the new bid here. Okay. Go to the sheet 7. Copy this all. Come here. Increase bid by placement, Control Shift V. So all these are pasted. Now this will be obviously changed to the old one. What was it? It is placement type, then increase bids by placement. Copy this. Okay, so it's done. So what you have to do next is you have to remove the filter. Okay, so come here, or you can just deselect this. Now you'll see all the changes are already made here. All the changes are made here. So now what you can do, you can simply upload this file, simply download this file, remove this. Okay, remove this because this was created by us, not by Amazon. Then go to this file, download Microsoft Excel, then upload this to the same position where we are uploading every sheet. So come to page number 10 on a week 6. So week 6 on step below the step, write down optimize by placement that we did right now. On step 1, write down optimize by placements. Now on facilitate, write down what you have to do. Reduce placement percentage of non-performing keywords / products. Now the thing we performed, it was both for keywords and products. And increase placement percentage for performing ones. Reduce placement percentage of non-performing keywords, products, and increase placement percentage for performing ones. Write down what is displaying in the screen and let me know once you have finished writing it. Below the facilitate, write down this. Finished? Okay. So now I want you to come to the top of week 5 of the same page number 10 on week 5 because we haven't written what you have to do on week 5. So for week 5, write down only optimize auto campaigns. In the step below the step column, write down only optimize auto campaigns. And on the facilitate type there on the facilitate portion, type negate irrelevant search term and AA signs by using by use of bulk sheet. Negate irrelevant search term and AA signs by use of bulk sheet. Same what we have done in week 3. So you can go back and check that one. Negate irrelevant search term and AA sign by use of bulk sheet. Same as what we did in week 3. Write down this on the week 5 portion. Okay. Okay, so finish writing that. Now, on the second point below that, write down on the facilitate, optimize bids on targeting level. 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 So that is the task for the week 5. Now, please don't take screenshot of this. Please write down in the workbook that we have provided. And on the next session, we are going to go more deep into the other parts of it. And trust me, the next days are going to be more interesting. So that's let's skip it this for this session, and we will again connect on the next session.